Lesson 3. Healing Love, Touching Deep Wounds. In the Gospel, one of the most familiar images of Jesus is that of a teacher who always bends down to the suffering. He does not only teach with words, but also touches the deepest wounds of people with his hands and heart full of love. Jesus heals physical illnesses, but above all, he heals the deep wounds of the soul, the injuries that no one sees, but that imprison people in fear and despair. We can remember the story of the paralytic who was carried to Jesus by 4 men. Before the crowd, Jesus did not just say, "Get up, take up your mat and walk," but before that, he affirmed, "Your sins are forgiven," Mark 2:5. For Jesus, physical illness is only superficial. The deeper pain is sin, guilt, separation from God and the community. Healing in Jesus is inseparable from forgiveness. For when the heart is freed, people have the strength to stand up and walk. On another occasion, Jesus touched a leper, a person who was rejected by society and considered unclean. No one dared to approach, but Jesus stretched out his hand and touched him, saying, "I will, be clean." Mark 1:41. That touch was more important than a physical miracle. It was a touch of love, a touch that erased the feeling of being abandoned, a touch that restored dignity to a person. The leper was not only healed, but restored to become a member of the community. Jesus' healing was not limited to illness or sin. It was also directed toward weary souls, hearts that were crushed by the burden of life. "Come to me, all you who labor and are burdened, and I will give you rest." MT 11:28. This invitation resonates like a cool breeze to those who are exhausted in the midst of chaos. Jesus does not promise to take away all difficulties, but he gives us the strength to stand firm in the midst of hardship. He heals by his presence, by his companionship, by his quiet but constant support.